Hello, I have some things to say. The first thing I have to say is, oh, that's too much. The first thing I have to say is I'm broke. I'm broke. Yesterday, I was having a whole entire monologue with myself yesterday about just life in general, like I always do. Oh, no, not that. I'm gonna use the glow recipe, nice in my dewdrops, or whatever. These little things last forever. And I was thinking about the fact that I cannot wait. Like, I'm perfectly fine where I'm at now. Like, I'm perfectly fine going at the pace that I'm at now. Perfectly fine. But I was thinking about how I cannot wait until I'm on my own and stuff like that. Until I'm on my own in the world. But yeah, if you watched my late bloomer video, which should be like the previous video before this one, I basically talk about being a late bloomer, all that, and still living with my parents and all that, still living at home basically. And I talked about how I was perfectly fine with that, which I am. I'm perfectly fine with still living at home. Like, it has its benefits. It has its pros, it has its cons, or whatever. But the other day, yesterday, I was thinking about how I just can't wait until I'm on my own. And not that I'm not rushing it, but I can't wait till I get to that point. But yeah, basically I'm broke. I work in retail. I'm in college right now. And right now my life just feels like it's moving at a snail's pace. Even though I'm fine with it, I'm completely fine with it, I'm still like, so when do we get to the next chapter? When do we get to the next chapter? When do we move on from this season of like calmness, of sereneness, of like nothing is happening right now? Like, when do I move on from this season? I'm talking about the fact that I can't wait until I get my own place or whatever. I have a cat right now. Her name is Melon. I'm gonna go with blush first though. But yeah, I have a kitten. Her name is Melon. She's a Russian blue or whatever. We basically are roommates right now. We are roommates. Like, we stay in the same room together. Like, she sleeps in my room. She's, oh, my eye. Like, my eye is still blurry, but I'm gonna keep on. So basically, me and my cat, we share a room. We sleep in the same room. We live in the same room. Everything. Like, we're just like, we're both like we're both homebody roommates, basically. So I share this room with my cat. My room is not that big. Like, it's a decent size. Like, it can fit all my stuff in it, but it's cluttered. It's like a 14 by 14 room. 14 by 14 room with a full-size bed, my desk to do my work, whatever, my dresser, my freaking perfume stand, my beauty stand, and I have a mini fridge. It's like all these things. It's like a little apartment. My little 14 by 14 room is like a little apartment, but it's a little apartment, little. I'm gonna go on blush first because I wanted to see like how that goes. Like, I think I've only done blush, a look where I do blush first a few times. But back to the topic. I'm gonna use a lot too because I wanted to show. I'm using the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Love. I haven't used this in a while. I'm pretty sure this is probably expired, but I don't care. Like, honestly, I don't care. Honestly, most of my makeup needs to be thrown away, which I'm gonna get to that at some point. I'm gonna get to the point where I throw all my like old and expired makeup away. But right now, like, I need this, and it's so good, and I don't want to waste it. Like, I've used a lot of it. There's some makeup that I bought and it's still full. It's still a lot of product in it. So, and then I know Elf is getting canceled right now. But this is one of my favorite blushes from Elf. My favorite liquid blush from Elf is Coral Crush liquid blush. But yeah, so basically I share this room with my cat. And I can't wait till I get to the point where I have my own space, where my cat has her own space, basically. Where my cat has her own space, basically. Because we share this little room. I share this little room with my cat. And sometimes it's very annoying. It's very freaking annoying being in this little space with this cat. Like, I love her to death, but I think if you own a cat, you know how cats are. If you own a cat, I think it's gonna rain. I think it's gonna rain. It better not rain before I finish this video. If you own a cat, you know how cats are. Like, they're like hectic. They're all over the place. They're like little toddlers, basically. Especially if you have a kitten. Kittens are like having little toddlers. Like, they're all over the place, and she's all over the place. Like, she's always buzzing all over the walls. It's a bit annoying, a bit irritating having her in this little space with me. And like, she's like codependent too. Like, she's codependent on me. Like, she's very dependent on me. Like, she's attached to me at the hip. Like, there's no, like, she doesn't want to go anywhere else. Like, she's like, we're locked in. We're locked in at this point. So I have this cat in this little room, and I couldn't help but think, I can't wait till I get to the point where I have my own space. When I get my own space, I don't think I want to move to an apartment. Like, I kind of hate apartments. I'm gonna use Hourglass concealers in the shade Maple and Doom. I've never desired to be in an apartment by myself. Like, I do not like the concept of living in like one building with multiple floors with a bunch of strangers. Like, I don't know. Like, when I picture my first place of moving alone and living alone, I picture myself living like in like a townhouse. I've always wanted to live in a townhouse. Like, I like the thought of a townhouse that has the same amenities as a apartment, basically. Like a townhouse with like a little community with a gym, a pool, whatever that's not attached to the building, basically. Like a little community, basically. Like, you walk to the gym, like you walk to the pool area. Then I pictured myself in this townhouse, this super cute girly girl townhouse. But also I want to have like, I want my cat to have her own space, basically, away from me. Like I said, I love my cat to death. Like, she's such a sweetheart. Sometimes she's such a sweetheart. But I really want to have my own space away from her. At that point, I think I would want to get more cats, so she can have like some friends. I really kind of want a Maine Coon. Like, I want my next cat to be a Maine Coon, I think. And look, I'm broke and I'm talking about Maine Coon. Like, do you know how much a Maine Coon will cost? But that's just how I am. Like, I dream. It's not really delusional. Like, it can happen. I know it can happen for me. I'm a prophetess. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm a prophetess. Like, it's not being delusional. I'm just a prophetess. I'm prophesizing that this is what my life is gonna be like. Like, maybe in a couple months, maybe in a year from now, maybe in 2 years from now. It is one of the reasons why I can't wait to like be on my own and stuff, so that my cat can have her own space. I can have my own space away from my cat, so I can have more space for all my stuff. Because one thing about me, I'll say I'm a shopaholic, even though I'm kind of toned down of being a shopaholic now because I'm broke. Now we're like in the wave of not over consuming and stuff like that. We're like in the era of not over consuming things and all that. But it's not about keeping up with the Joneses or like keeping up with society. I just like things. I've always liked things. I think it's a part of like growing up poor or whatever, or growing up not having much, or growing up always wishing I had more. But I'm a little bit materialistic. I'll say that, a little bit, just a touch of materialistic. That's probably something I should strive towards, being more minimalistic, but I'm not. Honestly, look at this. Doing the blush before the concealer is honestly super dope. Like, that looks cute. Like, it kind of, and I'm so tanned now that I kind of feel like I don't need to put on any bronzer. I think I'm just gonna skip liquid bronzer and just do powder, do a touch of powder, because do I honestly need the bronzer? Like, I don't look washed out. I don't feel like I look washed out. My tan is tanning. My tan is tanning. Who is that? Like, it's always something. It's always noises. Like, I can't take it. I really cannot wait to have my own space, where my cat has her own space. I have my own space. I'm able to decorate my little townhouse the way I wanted. My stomach. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I have my little townhouse that I can decorate the way I want. And there's not so many people around. Like, I'm an introvert. Like when I say I'm an introvert, I'm a true introvert. Like I do not like to have so many people around. Now I think there's another word for that. Wait, let me Google it. That's the word, misanthropic. Like I feel like I'm a very misanthropic person. If you hear the sound of someone cutting something, I don't know what that is. Like it's like a saw or something. Ignore. But anyways, I'm a very, I won't say very, I'm kind of a little bit of a misanthropic person. Like I kind of just like being around a lot of people. Not only am I an introvert, like my battery runs dry when I'm around people, when I'm in social settings. Like my battery runs out quickly. But not only that, I'm also misanthropic. Like I kind of dislike people in general. So I can't wait till I'm in my own space, in my own little reclusive bubble, whatever. If there's anything that's motivated me to save money and get my stuff together so I can move out, it's that. It's being in my own space, being in my own little bubble. First, I have to stop being so broke. First, I have to stop being so broke. I also want to talk about lavender marriages, in my opinion on lavender marriages and all that. So, I did not know what a lavender marriage was, I'll say like 2 weeks ago. I did not know. Like, I heard about it, but I was like, what? What the heck is that? Like, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? I really didn't care enough to do my research on what a lavender marriage was. But recently I've been hearing it a lot. Like I've been hearing it a lot on social media, especially on TikTok. I keep hearing something about lavender marriage, whatever. So I decided to Google it. Like, what is a lavender marriage? If you don't know what a lavender marriage is, like I didn't know, it's basically when two people get married, basically. And these two people can either be, both of them can either bet for the same team, like they both like the same gender, basically. Or one of them like the same gender. Usually in these marriages, it's the man who is like attracted to other man, basically. And the woman is like just there. It's like, I don't know. It's not really like the same. It's not the same as being it's not the same as like being in a beard marriage or whatever. Like being a woman who does not know that her husband is like that. And then you find out later on like that you were the beard the whole time. No, it's not like that. Like the girl or the woman actually knows that her husband is this way, but it's like they're together to keep up appearances, basically. That's basically what a lavender marriage is. Yeah, I came across this guy's video, whatever, on TikTok, and he was basically talking about how gay men will be with a woman, get in a relationship with a woman, not just because of like societal's, like, I guess, not just because of what society would think about them or whatever, but also because they want the benefits of being with a woman, basically, like the affection that a woman would give and all that, and like just the benefits overall being with a woman in a relationship. Like it's not just about like trying to hide from society's judgment. It's also about that. So I look in the comments of this video or whatever, and I see a lot of women, a lot, basically saying like if men would just admit to this, a lot of women would be open to being in a lavender marriage. And I'm like, what? And it just brought me back to like a thought that I've had for a while. Is my makeup peeling? It looks like, I don't know what that is. There's a thought that I've had, or a belief that I've had about women in the dating pool for a while that I have not voiced to anyone, but I have to believe. And it's the reason why I would never participate like you guys participate in the dating pool, basically. Which is why I'm okay with staying single forever. If that's a path that God or whoever has chosen for me, I'm going to stay single forever. Because I'm going to state this in what feels like the nicest way possible. Hopefully this doesn't offend anyone. It still might, but if it does, I really don't care. But yeah, in my opinion, in the year 2025, and most likely beyond, women are coming off very desperate. And I won't even say pick me because it's not really just pick me. It's just very desperate when it comes to dating, marriage, and all that. And the women who say things like they will be willing to be in a lavender marriage, like you're willing to be with someone, because these marriages have nothing to do with love, affection, and all that. The husband that you're going to be in this lavender marriage with is not going to be someone who loves you, someone who respects you, or anything like that. It's just going to be someone who is using you for their own benefit, and maybe you're using it for your own benefit or something like that. Any sane person would not look at this situation, a lavender marriage, and see it as an ideal situation. Any sane person. And I say sane for a reason. You're with this man who is clearly attracted to someone who is not you, someone who does not look like anything like you, and you're fine with it because it benefits you in some way, because you can say that you're married. And these will be the same women who would get online and say that marriage is not like a prize, marriage is not an end goal, but they'll be willing to be in a lavender marriage. You would never catch me saying anything like that online. And the fact that that person that I talk about said most women would, she said that most women would be willing to be in a lavender marriage. It's crazy. Okay, now I want to segue into talking about my job basically. So I work in retail currently. I've been working in retail for like 3 years. And this year recently I've been feeling like just weird about it. Not just in the fact that working retail, because I don't think anyone should be ashamed of working retail. Like, job shaming. If there's two types of shaming that I hate, is job shaming for one, and age shaming. Like I can't, like, it makes my eye twitch. It makes my eye twitch. Basically, I work at Target, and I work at a very, like, communal. I don't know if all Targets are like this. I only worked at one Target. But the Target that I work at is very communal. It's very community based. I've known most of my coworkers basically the same amount of time I've been working there. So yeah, 3 years going on 4. And it's honestly very cool. It's honestly very cool to work there and like just to be around all these people who are cool, even though not all of them are cool. But it's honestly like, it's a cute little comfort job. Like it's comfortable. It's a very comfortable job to be in for me, basically. Like I'm used to it. I'm used to everything. But recently I've been feeling weird about it. And I think it's because of multiple reasons. For one, I feel like I've been at this job for too long and I have that Gen Z ADHD where we like love to switch jobs and all. Like I have that. And I wouldn't say fearful to quit, but I've been like cautious to quit. I live in Michigan. The job market is not looking too good at the moment. Like to get a really good paying job right now in Michigan, you have to have like some type of connections or something, or just get really lucky and come across someone who's like hiring, like at their startup or something. Like, but recently a lot of the people who I've worked with for a long time are starting to leave. They're starting to venture out and go do other things or whatever. In my life, I hate when things in my life start to change like drastically. Like it's kind of like, it makes me a little nervous. And so a lot of the people who I usually work with, who I've gotten used to working with, are leaving. They're going out venturing, doing their own thing. One girl left. She's traveling the world doing her own thing. It feels weird going into work and not seeing the same people that I always see. It's crazy. The fall semester has started. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the last semester I was very like, I did not care. I was very, I want to say, disinvolved when it came to school. Like I did my schoolwork, whatever. I did my little thing, and I went about my business. And the school semester went by quick. It went by quickly, cause I basically like disassociated with the majority of the year. I'm gonna go with this creamy shade, like a dark. I'm gonna go inside my crease and like blend that out into that lighter shade. But yeah, I just feel like super nervous about this semester. I don't know what it is. Already ready for Christmas break. I'm already ready. I'm already ready for the semester to be over and it just started. Like I'm already ready to finish my program basically. Like, I'm ready to graduate. I'm ready to go. Like, this is too much. This is too much. So yeah, if you wanted to know how it was going with me being a 25-year-old who just started college again, that's how it's going. Like, I'm ready for it to be over already. Just crazy. Like, my eyes are giving Y2K. My eyes are giving Y2K. Like, oh my god. So now I want to talk about my social medias. So basically, I'm planning out all my content. I planned out all my content for my YouTube, and I'm currently planning out all my content for TikTok, whatever. Haven't posted on TikTok for a while. Like, to me, it matters. I'm pretty sure most of the people who follow me probably don't care or don't even notice that I haven't been posting. But it matters to me because I know there's a few people, even if there's one or two, who are like, where is she? Because I used to be that person. I used to be the person who had the favorite social media content creator or influencer, whatever. Whoever has that chart, that's all. They're allowed. We're gonna ignore that. But I used to be that person who had the favorite content creator, influencer, whatever, who only post like a couple of times out of the year, and I'm like, I'll be like, where are they? Like, what's going on? My thing about lashes is I feel like a makeup look can look good without lashes. And I feel like lashes are a hassle a lot of the time. So I kind of hate doing them. But if I feel like I have the time, I'll just do it. These are the lashes I'm going to use. I used these in the previous video. They're the Fox eyelashes. The Flying Fox lashes by Q. I feel like my eyes are not made for basic lashes. I don't know what shape I have. I don't know if it's almond, round, blah, 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 blah. Like, I really don't have the time or the patience to figure that out. And it all confuses me. Like, the shapes of eyes and all that, it confuses me. Like, I don't know. I don't know what shape eyes I have, but I know that when I try to put, like, basic lashes on, it makes my eyes look smaller. When I try to do the basic, like, curl lash or whatever, my eyes look itsy bitsy tiny. And I look weird, and I hate that look. So I come to the conclusion that I'm not made for a basic lash. Which is why when I do wear lashes, I choose lashes that look very unique. A bunny shape or a fox shape, L shape, something like that. Yeah, that's T. That's T. Look at that. Look at that lash though, like perfect. I want bubble tea so bad, but the bubble tea shop that I frequent, like my favorite bubble tea shop ever, doesn't open until 12. It's 12 right now. It just turned 12. So now I can get some, but I wish I had it now, like in front of me. My sister is supposed to be bringing me crumble cookie, and I think that's her knocking on the door. I think that's her knocking on the door right now. Wait. Hello. So, Okay. Good. The next topic I want to talk about is April Buckles. So yeah, if you don't know who April Buckles is, she is like an ASMR influencer. And now she's like super popping on TikTok. And her life is just amazing. Her life is, from what you can see on social media, her life looks amazing. She just got married. She's building her dream house. Like, she just bought her dream cars. She's having her little baby. Right now, all over TikTok, she's basically decorating her nursery and all that. And her life is just amazing. Like, that is the type of life that I dream about. Like, when I say end game, I mean that. You see a fly come in the screen? We are not associated. Her life inspires me. Her life inspires me to work harder. It inspires me to want better, want bigger and better things, you know. I'm very inspired by April Buckles' life. That was too much. So yeah, this is April Buckles. This is her. So yeah, you might have seen her. You might have seen her around TikTok. Another person whose life inspires me so much is Shannbailee. I think that's what her name, Shannbailee. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But her, like, she literally lives in like a dream castle. Her life is so inspiring. Her hair is so beautiful, long and thick. She lives in a dream castle. She has her own garden. She has a cute little girl, a cute little daughter, and her husband looks like a real life king, like from like a book or something, like a fairy tale, like a king. I think her husband's like a photographer or something, but she's so dope. If I ever get to that point in life and you're wondering like who inspired me, those two people, April Buckles and Shannbailee. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name. I love watching her content for one, because it inspires me so much. And I just like to visually see things like that you would think is impossible, that people like to tell you that's impossible. Like, people like to tell you, they like to convince you as hard as they can and try to humble you out of believing your own little fairy tale. And like women like that, content creators like that, for me is visual representation of like the possibilities of life. Like especially Shannbailee, like her life is so, like, that is my dream life. Her home, the home that she built, like her little dream home that she made, like I feel like that's so similar to what I have always dreamed of. Like it's like a little modern, it's like a little modern castle, like fairy tale cottage castle themed house, and it's like so perfect. It's so freaking perfect, and I'm like, I want that. I can't wait. I can't wait till I get to that point. And I've always wanted to build my own like dream home. Like since I was a little girl playing Sims. That was the main reason I got into Sims as a little 8-year-old, because I love building. I love building. I love just creating a world of my own. And I always thought like becoming an adult was gonna be like that. Like becoming an adult was gonna be like how Sims is. Like you're gonna be able to create your own little world and do what you want. Like basically like edit your own world, build your own house. And then I became an adult. If you can see it, you can believe it. Like, isn't that what everyone says? Like, if you can see it, you can believe it. And watching these women, like these people that inspire me, these content creators that inspire me, even content creators like Aaliyah's Face or Jackie Aina, like these people that inspire me that I've been watching for a long freaking time, a long time. Since I was 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, I've been watching these people. And I've seen these people grow, evolve, and just come into themselves and just create their own dream lives. Even if they didn't realize it was a dream that they had, like it's still something that they came into, even if it's by accident. Like witnessing that, I don't think I can sit here and say that creating your own fairy tale, your own life, your own dream life is impossible. Like I don't think so. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's very attainable. I just think it just takes a lot of work. So yeah, that's basically my belief system now that I'm in my early 20s. Like, do I believe I can make my dream life happen? Yes, I 100% believe that. Is it going to be hard as heck? Is it going to be hard as heck? Yes, it's going to be hard. It's going to be long. It's going to be hard. The journey is going to be long. It's going to be hard. But I want to go for it because that's what I want. Like, I believe that I have to put in a lot of work for it. I believe that I'm going to have to take on traditional routes to get to where I want to go. I always believed that there was somewhere out there for me. I always believed that there was something else meant for me. And I came across a TikTok video and the girl was basically explaining how since she was a young girl, she always believed like there was something else for her. Like there was a bigger, better purpose for her, bigger and better life for her. And she always believed like that she was meant to be rich. She was not even rich. She was meant to be like wealthy in abundance, like everything, resources and all that. And that really resonated with me because I agree. Like I believe that I have so much journey left to live. And I believe that that journey is filled with just a wealth of things, like so many things, not just money. Even though in the beginning of the video I did talk about being a little bit materialistic, it's not even just about that. It's also just having the life that I want. And then I'm not just going to wait for the train to come and pass me by. Like I'm gonna wait for the train. I'm gonna make sure I have my bags packed. I'm gonna make sure I have everything I need in my bag. I'm gonna make sure I have all the resources and stuff. I'm gonna make sure I have my ticket. I'm gonna make sure I have my ticket so when the train comes, I'm fully prepared to get on and ride it all the way through to the end. I talked about how one of my pet peeves is ageism. whatever. This is gonna be very brief. All my life I've been very young presenting. I don't want to say childish because I feel like being childish and being young presenting are two different things. Yeah, when you're a late bloomer or a wallflower, it's very common, in my opinion, from all the other late bloomers I know and myself, it's very common. It's very common to be very young presenting. Everyone I meet assumes that I'm like either 16, which is far away from the age that I am now, or they assume that I'm like in like around late teens to like early 20s, really early 20s, like maybe I'm like 19 or 21, 22. Like everyone assumes that a 25-year-old is supposed to look super just professional. I don't know what people think, but yeah, I've always been very young presenting. Like, for like now, even if you could even if you didn't know my age, you can guess it. I feel like most people would guess between the ages of like 16 and 23, maybe in that age range. And it's not just because how I look; it's also because how I act. I feel like I have a very youthful personality. Like, oh, my makeup is done, by the way. My makeup is done. But I feel like I have a very youthful personality, and I've always had this personality, like, since the beginning. Since I became a conscious being, I've had this personality. I've always been very silly. I've always been, like, kind of a little bit like a jokester. Even if the jokes didn't land, I'm still a jokester. I've always been just very, like, playful. A playful type person. I've always been a type of person to not take life as serious as everyone else. I've just always been like that. Like, it's not like a new phenomenon. It's not me trying to pretend to be younger than I am. It's not me trying to act like, ooh, like I'm gonna be me, like, no. It's not me trying to act like that at all. Like, I feel like I've always been mature in mindset, even though I don't always show it, like, because it's a part of my personality, and I don't show a lot of people like my full personality. Like, you probably won't know my full personality until you like know me until you like get up and close and personal with me. You wouldn't know like my full personality. So most people wouldn't know that. In mindset and ideology and my values and all that, I'm very mature. Like, I have very mature values, very mature beliefs and all that. But on the surface, I come across as very young present. I come across as very like playful, very silly, quiet. I come across as very quiet. Like, I feel like that's like my most common trait that people put on me is being very quiet, which I am. I am very quiet. I'm very introverted. All my life, people have been trying to force me into a personality that does not fit me, that is not me, because they believe that I should be acting older than I am, or basically. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if I'm explaining it clearly. The way society thinks about age nowadays, like you can't be a 25, 26, 27, and 28, 29-year-old in peace. And you can't just live in your 20s in peace and just be a 20-something-year-old in peace. Because people try to age you. You're dang near 30 now. You're borderline 30. Why can't we just experience our 20s like normal? Like, why do we have to be dang near 30? Why do we have to be borderline 30? Why do we have to be on the cusp of being 30? It's very weird to experience being in your 20s and being constantly told that you're just like an old lady at this point. But yeah, I really hate ageism. I really hate it. I hate that we're in a generation where people feel comfortable with being disrespectful to people who are older than us or whatever. Even people who are in their 20s. Like, I'm a part of Gen Z, and I feel like a lot of the Gen Z are very comfortable with being disrespectful to people who are older. Even though some people deserve it. Some of the millennials and all that deserve the disrespect. But I feel like we're way too comfortable with disrespecting for no reason. I feel like we're way too comfortable with being ageist about everything. We're way too comfortable policing how other people should act at a certain age. And what brought this conversation to me was me witnessing how the women in the gamer like sphere are treated. So I've always been into gaming. I love playing video games. I love watching people play video games. I'm very I'm very into like the gaming side of YouTube. Like, that's basically the majority of what I watch when I get on YouTube. Like, I watch my beauty videos, I watch my K-drama videos, and then a big chunk of my time goes to watching gamers, whatever. Like, I know all the gamers, Queso, Markiplier, all of them. But seeing how the women in gaming are treated, who are basically like in their 20s and 30s, these women who are in their 20s and 30s who just love the game, collect their little action figures and cosplay, all that. And when people find out that they're like in their late 20s and 30s and all that, people have a whole meltdown, a whole crash off fit over these women having like hobbies and interests at their age. And I was like, what is so wrong with a woman being in her late 20s, 30s, whatever, even 40s, 50s, no matter what age you are, what is so wrong with them having interest in things like gaming and stuff? Like, why is that only reserved for the men who are into gaming? Like, I have the same personality I had when I was 21, 22, 23, whatever. Yes, my belief systems and stuff evolve. Like, it's not an act. It's never been an act. Me being like silly, me being a person who doesn't take life that serious, me always being someone who has like a playful, just youthful personality, me being someone who has always lived a life like it's a book, does not change just because I went from being 19, 21 to now being 25. When I see women who are older than me, like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they have very youthful personalities, like they just give like youthfulness, like they give like playfulness, just like girlhoodness. I don't see those people and I don't think this person is childish. That thought never comes to my mind. Like, I never think like this woman's a childish woman. Like, she needs to grow up. She needs to learn how to act like a 50-year-old. Like, what does it mean to act like a 50-year-old? What does it mean to act like a 40-year-old? What does it mean to act like a 30-year-old? Like, what does it mean to act like, who wrote the playbook on each of those ages to where we all know to follow the rules and stuff? I hope that part was understandable. I hope it wasn't too ranty to where you don't understand what I'm talking about. You're like, what? What's she talking about? She just all over the place. I hope it wasn't too ranty. I hope I'm able to edit this to where it's cohesive. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. That's like my little rant, my little thought dump. And I posted a thought dump already, but I feel like that thought dump wasn't giving thought dump as much as this one is giving thought dump. Thought dump. Say it 3 times fast. Thought dump, thought dump. Stop it. So yeah, that's it for today's video, girlies. I'll see you girls in my next video, which is coming very soon. Also, if you're interested in seeing like something different with my content, whatever, please comment down below because I want to know. Because I have a lot of ideas, but I need some more ideas. Like, I want to know like what you guys want to see, basically. Comment down below on one of the topics of the day. Anyone, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll reply. So yeah, like, subscribe so we can become friends. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, girls. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.